Atlanta, head basketball coach Vanessa Moore, and her star guard Kanisha Hicks. They are fresh off their victory, championship victory, SIAC championship victory win over Benedict College. Obviously, you guys are very, very excited. You were here yesterday. You knew you had a tough task ahead of you in Benedict. But you guys, just talk about your game today. Let's talk about how your team really played hard today.
The team, they've been talking about it for a long time. They've been talking about the possibilities of winning a championship. It's always one of those top three goals: the academic goals, championship, community service off the floor. But I think we really put it all together this year. The team was mature. I knew it would be tough, and we went through our bumps throughout the season. But I think our non-conference play, the way we played some of our non-conference game, I knew we had a good team. That was never a doubt. I don't care who we played, what the situation was, it was never a doubt. Every time we walked off the floor, we earned a little bit more respect. And tonight just caps it off.
Coach, talk about Shay Lewis. You brought her into yesterday's press conference because you wanted her to get attention.
Yeah.
And she made the all-conference tournament team, and she had double-double tonight. Very solid on the defensive board. She had 10 of those. Can you just explain the effort that she's putting through this tournament tonight especially?
It's so difficult for me to talk about one of the young ladies and not talk about the other one. They go hand in hand for me. I mean, you know, Kanisha, she gets the glitz and the glamour because of what she do. She's out there with the ball. But as a coach and a former post player, I love Lewis, and that double-double is so important. She take care of the paint for us. She get those all-important key rebounds, and even when we make defensive mistakes, she seems to clean it up for us most of the times. And then she went to work offensively with her back to the goal, and that's something I've been asking her to do. She's a quiet player, and the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, she wasn't quiet.
Coach, talk about the second half. The game started getting a little tight. I think the score was like 51-46. And then from there, you guys shut them out. You limited them to one shot. What was the difference? Because it just seemed like the team just picked up their energy level.
The difference was the communication that we have gained over the course of a couple of years. 2 years ago, the team would have not communicated with me of what we needed to do, how we needed to do it. It has all changed. The team came, any timeout we had, they had something to say. I had final decision. We put it all together, and then they put the effort on the floor. We simply had to change our defense a little bit. We had to shut down the paint slightly. It gave us better rebounding position. That zone allows us to see people out in front of us. Once we shut them down and was able to rebound, which led to our fast break, then we can kind of go back and command our man-to-man aggressive defense.
This next question is for Kanisha. Congratulations on winning MVP. Can you talk about playing through the tournament? It seemed like whenever a team would be able to get up close on y'all, you just exhibited a calm and you already knew what was going to happen to try to pull that lead back out. Can you just explain your mindset throughout the whole 3 games?
Well, I knew they was going to put pressure on me, and I was prepared for it. So I just knew my teammates needed me. I stepped to the ball, I took control, and we came out with a victory.
Kanisha, you know, I've watched you since freshman, and what I saw differently tonight was patience. Normally, you would get frustrated, but talk about just patience and your growth over this season.
It's more relaxing, you know. I learned throughout these the playoffs I've been in, my freshman year, my sophomore year, and just to see these other teams celebrate, you know, we have a great team, and I just wanted to feel that win, feel it. That's all I wanted, and I don't know, I just had to do it.
Coach, what kind of halftime talk did you give the girls in the second half? You know, y'all shot 68% from the field after halftime. The first half you had them really defensive. They had to rely on their free throw shooting to even keep the game close. And you come back out in the second half, and then y'all just seem like y'all was unstoppable from the field.
I sometimes have to change my day-to-day, who I am day-to-day, and kind of come out of it. I'm not that feisty. But at halftime, I just had to tell them we were the better team. They were going to come back out and fight even harder. The game wasn't over. And again, it wasn't just echoed from me. It's been echoed through me, through my assistant coach, and through my players. We knew it had to be on the defensive end. and I just wanted them to come out and stop. The pressure was on my guards. The pressure was on my guards to defend the perimeter. And that's who I put the pressure on. I told them somebody had to step up. Somebody had to take the point of our defense, no matter whether it was a zone or a man. But somebody had to take the top of the key and take care of defending the ball. I told them they had to get a grade. And if they want a grade of an A, and they got a grade of an A for the second half.
2 more questions. Good.
Thank you, Coach Moore. Thank you, Ms. Hicks.